Yes, I began reconciliation efforts. While some heeded my calls, others took offense and proceeded to defect from the party. Reconciliation efforts will always continue. There is not a single union of more than two people where you will have perfect harmony. APC has its problems like any other political association in Nigeria, not just the political parties. All social unions and associations, all of them, even those that are not registered with INEC, student union bodies, labor organizations, labor unions within companies, all have their internal problems. Large family groups even argue on their group chats. There is nothing strange in a huge organization like Labor.
It is another round of Nigerian politics again to come 2027. But what I don't understand is the manner our political parties are running things. APC is trying to make Nigeria to be a one-party state, while the other hand, the ADC are trying to form a formidable opposition to challenge Ahmed Tinubu comes 2027 general election. But when you look at the ideas and their ideologies of those politicians, you find out that it is still same old politicians who that the youth are running away from are the people that is decamping to ADC to form an alliance from different political parties. But the major thing of this my video today is what is happening in the Labour Party. The vice presidential candidate of Peter Obi, Datti Ahmed, have declared interest to run for presidential election candidate for the Labour Party comes 2027. I don't know what his ideology is. When two of them came together 2023, the Nigerian youth supported them under the umbrella of the obedient movement. We all come together to give them support, which I strongly believe that that election was won by the Labour Party. But we know the politics of Nigeria, the judiciary, the court proceedings, and the INEC starting to declare who they wanted to declare winner. That is the issue. Come 2027. For when you look at the structure of Nigeria now, out of 36 states, about 28 or 29 state governors is now being controlled by APC, leaving the remaining part of it. But we are not going to dwell and debate on that one because in 2023, Labour Party did not have any state that they are controlling. But if the INEC could be able to admit that Labour Party score up to 10 million votes, I believe that it is not all about the governors defecting to APC is the issue because the governors will not vote. It is the masses that will vote, not governors. They will not vote. But what Nigeria is looking for, especially the youth of Nigeria is looking for competent, someone who can deliver Nigeria out from the current situation that we put ourselves by the former regime, starting from 2015, that Muhammad Buhari late. They took power from Jonathan. Nigeria have not been the same, neither in economics, neither in political, neither in international affairs, neither in sports, neither in anything we are lacking behind. That is the reason why in 2023, everybody come together to able to know whether we can save Nigeria from the hands of those old men who has put us into the problem that we all are facing today, that make Nigeria not to be reckoned with in international communities. We don't have any respect again to anybody, any country. All the small countries around Nigeria, all of them are talking to Nigeria any way they like. But this is not the issue. The issue is that we all need to come together. whether Datti Ahmed is contesting under the Labour Party, sharing that vote is what we don't want, because already Datti Ahmed is from the north. If we are to follow the new structure which is in place now, that South we have 8 years and the North we have 8 years. Now it is the time of the South, which Ahmed Bola is already from the South. His 4 years tenure is about to finish 2027. And it's still the turn of the South to produce presidential candidates for them to rule. So what we are saying is, why are they not always trying to spoil things? If he come out under Labour Party as he has purported that he wanted to do, that vote that he will get supposed to be for obedient, is supposed to be for Peter Obi. What is Atiku Abubakar still trying to contest under ADC and the others? I believe that with Peter Obi and Kwankwaso, Peter Obi as the presidential candidate of the ADC and Kwankwaso as the vice president candidate, with the support of El-Rufai, Atiku Abubakar, and Meshi Denha, Enyinnaya Baribe, all of them come together, put out a force, their own candidates who have voted them in before, like Datti Ahmed. He have even 100 votes he will get or 1,000 votes he will get is something. His state support him. During the 2023 election, they will also support Peter Obi. I am not saying because it is his right to contest for an election. It is his right, but we need to follow the rules. Since it's the turn of the South to produce election, the candidate for the president, I think we are supposed to support the South candidate, which we all are fronting Peter Obi as he is going, making consultation as usual as 2026 kick off, because very soon the INEC will roll out their timetable for primaries and the other conventions and every other things which we follow. Before you know it, this year we go halfway and we begin to talk about presidential primaries and the stuff like that to the election of 2027, which is next year. It's around the corner. So what we are saying is we should give peace a chance. If we Nigerians really wanted to get it right, this is what we should do to support the procedure that already been laid out. Since this government could not be able to deliver, let those people who we know that is capable of delivering Nigeria out of this problem, let us all support. What is the main thing is for all of us to get our hands together, go and get registered, be a member of the ADC, so we can able to challenge this incompetent government that we have in authority, the government of Ahmed Bola led APC. They have not offered Nigeria anything, rather insecurity, hunger in the land, no job, inflation, and the stuff like that. Our name does not have any respect again in the international communities based on what Donald Trump is doing around the world now, which everybody is hearing him for what he's doing. I believe that if we get it right this time, we will get it right for our country, to move our country forward, because this is what the youth need. There's hunger in the land, there is problem in the land, and we need somebody who can able to convince the international community to come into Nigeria to invest again, who can bring security, who can bring protection, who can make things to move again, so that we will rebound back to our former glory. This is all we have to do to able to make Nigeria great again. And I believe that a new Nigeria is still possible. So if you're a supporter of true Nigeria and you still want Nigeria to be a great country that it used to be before, this is the time for all of us to come together. Let us form an alliance to challenge this government who has put Nigeria into big mess. So this is my message today. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please do us a favor, join, subscribe, share, and like this video. God bless you, and see you in my next video. Thank you very much.